What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another exciting episode of the R&R podcast. I am your host, Johnny, and with me, as always, is my beautiful wife, Stacy. How you doing, babe?
Good. I'm cold.
Are you?
Yeah, because you left the window open.
I did, and I
apologize.
Cold. But, I mean, we got electrical equipment in here. It needs to stay cool.
Come on now. You just forgot.
I did. I apologize. So, first things first. Let's get into what I did last night. Now, I have a...
Your dog is judging you.
Yeah, he is. So, I have a person I know who offers me. He's like, "Hey, dude, I've got these mushrooms," and he's like, somebody, another buddy of his was like, he took them. He's like, he fell asleep. He's like, "Do you mind doing me a favor?" He's like, "I'm just gonna give you a little bit, and take them and see what happens." I'm like, "Sure, it's free. Yeah, okay, cool." I was not prepared for what happened. I completely just was going into it thinking this is probably bad shrooms. It's happened before. People get bad stuff. It just doesn't, this was not the case. I was going through it last night. I think I kept telling you that.
Yep.
Yeah. And
you did.
Yeah, I figured out time travel.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's memories.
Yeah.
So. Also, now there's a new fan for the show Supernatural.
You liked it?
Babe. When you fell asleep and that was on, there was, I don't know what episode or what season it was, but like one of the brothers was like sick, and
that's season 7.
Okay, yeah, it was like 3 episodes long, I think. I don't know. This is how I was putting it together. And the other brother was like, at one point, he's like, "You're gonna get through this. You just gotta ride it out." And I'm sitting there like,
he's talking to me.
Exactly, man. We got this. Over here, there. We got this. Okay.
I tried to stay awake with you to babysit, but sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Other than that, and the intense fucking gas, which
I'm glad I was asleep for that.
Oh, like I told you, I felt like there were 2 farts that saved my life. They're life-saving, just was kind of just started here.
I don't think anybody really wants to hear about this.
I'm just saying it happens. But yeah, so time travel is done with memories, and
I do remember you saying something about I just keep having all these memories, like they're just flashing and they're really fast. And I was like, okay, are you all right?
It's going through time. I was reliving. I was like, whoa. I don't know. Anyway,
yeah.
Good times. There's a reason why they call it tripping or whatever. It's just, and why people have done. There have been studies now with how they call it, psilocybin, whatever. People microdosing.
Psilocybin.
Yeah, to help with PTSD, and I definitely can see that. I mean, in a controlled environment,
I don't know.
That it could definitely have ups more than, but yeah, I definitely was not prepared, because I thought I was just gonna get whatever stuff, and then we had already had our day. We had tried to record a podcast and I fucked it up again. Maybe Dylan will cut in that clip at the very end. I hit the button, and what it does is it starts recording, and I'm like, oh fuck, and then you say something like, "Oh, what'd you do?" And then, it's like maybe 6-7 seconds long.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah.
So, let's get into what jersey I am wearing. I am wearing my men's club. What is it, men's club? Men's league? Men's league hockey? League. Yeah. It was after high school. And me and all my friends that had played together decided to put together this team in one of the men's leagues. And we were the Devils. We got these sweet-ass fucking jerseys. We got Devils because at the year, this was 97, 98? Yeah. And 8? Dan had to hook up with the pro shop. So he got us like, these were like $100 and they're fucking authentic. Check out my shit, bro. Check it out. Fight tag. Yeah, I got it. You wanna fucking go? Let's go. My name too. It says it right there. So, yeah. Now, this team could have been something. Because we could have cleaned up this league. We had the fucking talent. But we're a bunch of fucking kids just out of high school, early college. Those of us that went to college. Just getting drunk every weekend, of course.
Yeah.
And, our games are in Edmond, Oklahoma, and half our team is going to OU at the time. I'm not going.
And the other half is in Stillwater?
Yeah. And so we're like waking up some mornings like shit. One Dan, let's say that. He passed out on the balcony with his head between the fucking rails and was barfing on the people's grill below.
Oh my God.
That was the night we were doing Montezuma tequila.
Yeah.
Oh. So, yeah.
That's bottom shelf.
Yeah, very bottom. And then I just remember somebody getting up and being like, dude, game's in like 1 hour. We're in Norman. And we're all fucking hungover, like waking up. Fuck, and we all, yeah. We get there. Some dudes drinking like on the bench, just trying to. It's the only team where we're all on the bench like this, like fuck, oh damn. The dudes gets up like defense.
Lift up.
Huh?
You're.
They're like defense. What? No, dude, go. You go. Yeah. It was a good time. But we had talent. We've been playing together for so long. We just knew.
Yeah.
And then we had good players. Guys that actually had skills on the ice, like Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Shepherd brothers.
Yeah.
But then the rest of us were just, we were good because we had played together for so long. So that was really fun. And I wanted to share that because of this jersey. Devils go. And these are the Hanson brothers, not the Mbop ones. Met them around the same time. They're fuckers from Slapshot, which is the greatest sports movie of all time.
Okay.
Yep. They brought their fucking toys. That's a very quotable movie. We should watch it again sometime. Did you know that only one of them is actually named Hanson?
Really?
Yeah. This one right here in the middle, Dave Hanson, and then the other ones are actual brothers, and they're the Carlson, Jeff and Steve.
Oh.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
So they're not all three brothers?
No.
So why did they choose the one that has the different name?
I don't know, you gotta ask them.
Oh, you don't know
I
that
don't know
much.
that much.
Okay.
But what I do know is there are actually 4 evil monkeys.
What do you mean evil monkeys?
Most of us are familiar with the 3 monkeys, see, hear, and speak no evil. But there is a 4th that symbolizes the principle of do no evil.
Really?
Yeah. So why'd they get rid of number 4?
Okay, so hold on. There's the see no, and the hear no, and the speak no. So what does do no look like? Oh, like the
Not me.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I think they pretty much cover the bases, like
with
see, hear, and speak, like
encompasses.
I mean,
the doing. I mean, it makes sense, I guess.
Well, I mean, maybe, kind of.
So why'd they get? I mean, or they maybe cut off the 4th one because like the whole 3 religious symbolization of
Oh, maybe.
something.
Or maybe everybody was like, "What the fuck is that one doing? What does that one mean?"
Why is that one all being all weird?
Yeah.
Maybe that's like it should be like the big mama monkey. And just holding them when they hold the little babies. And
Yeah, the do know is don't beat these children.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Next subject. I don't know how to segue into it, but the subject heading I wrote is the Rolling Stone bassist keeps it all in the family. At age 52, Bill Wyman married 18-year-old Mandy Smith, but divorced after a year. Bill's 30-year-old son, Stephen, then married Mandy's mother at age 46. Therefore, Bill became the father-in-law of his ex-mother-in-law, as well as the step-grandfather of his former wife.
That's not right. That's not right. Hold on. That's not right.
What's not right?
Okay, so he married this person.
Who?
This girl.
Miss Mandy.
Yes. Okay, so
Randy.
then they got divorced, and then his son married her mother. So that makes him the father-in-law of his ex-wife, not ex-mother-in-law.
What?
It makes him the father-in-law of his ex-wife.
Goddamn, Bill.
And the stepfather. Wait.
No. Not step-grandfather. It couldn't be Why
No,
would it be
listen.
grandfather?
It's not. Listen.
Okay.
Bill became the father-in-law of his ex-wife. No, the father-in-law of his ex-granddaughter? No. Hold on. Now I'm all confused.
I'm all paranoid now that the sound's on and everything.
Okay, so he became the father-in-law of his ex-stepdaughter.
Man, I am not in the fucking headspace to be trying to figure this out right now.
The father-in-law of his ex-stepdaughter.
Yeah.
And
so he,
and
at least it was all by marriage and not like blood. Like they didn't have kids. That'd have been weird.
And
like they had kids.
Yeah.
Maybe they did have kids and it doesn't say that, and that's why he would be the step grandfather.
I don't know. I'm so confused.
Okay, next.
Wow.
Miracle Mexicans. Let me tell you, and then not just the jumping bean. In 1985, after an 8.0 magnitude earthquake hit Mexico City, nearly all newborn babies survived a collapsed hospital. They are known as miracle babies for surviving 7 days without food, water, warmth, or human contact. How in the fuck? Dude.
Wow.
Mexicans are tough.
Right? Okay, newborn babies.
That's newborns.
So they must have been like in a nursery, because it doesn't say anything about the parents.
No. But I mean, maybe mom's gone. Maybe mom was crushed by a cement beam and just
7 days
your head.
Without food, water, or contact. Well, of course they wouldn't need water.
A refried bean jar.
Don't do that.
Okay,
7 days.
7 days.
So first of all, I have no idea how they survived without any sort of nutrition. But second, they survived without
drinking the blood of the other.
Would you stop?
I don't know. You don't know.
They weren't vampires. They're fucking infants.
They are now.
Jesus Christ.
Sometimes.
But no, listen. They survived 7 days without human contact as newborns.
Yeah.
Or human
contact. Yeah.
As newborns. I want an update about them now. Because they would be like nearly 40.
Traumatized. They're probably working for cartels and stuff.
I wonder, because as far as like
I doubt
medical community goes, they have a little saying that
it says nearly all of them, so that means some of them perished.
Right. But
peace, babies.
So, like,
yeah. How do they?
Psychotic is like born and sociopathic.
Yeah.
Psychopathic is born and sociopathic is made.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Okay.
So I wonder, like, this would be a good little.
Like, do you think they turned into fucking psychos?
Well, I mean,
or they would be sociopaths. Well, you wouldn't know,
right? But I just wonder about their mental health. Like, if they like, this would be a good little.
I mean, they're in Mexico City.
Study on that, because 7 days with no human contact as a newborn, I guess that would probably be considered psychopathy.
Yeah.
Because they were newborns.
Right. I mean,
so that would completely change their brain chemistry.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
fucking crazy.
I want to know about them right now.
Miracle Mexicans.
I don't like that.
What?
Title.
I'm not saying anything bad. It's like saying ignorant Irish. Wait. No, not ignorant. That's bad. Incredible Irish. Miracle Mexicans.
I still don't like it. But anyways.
I'm not saying it in a bad way. In a good way. They
I really want to know an update on these
psychopaths.
I really want to know
So do I. Check this out.
about these babies now.
Okay, these babies probably have some idle hands. Oh, horrible segue. God, I suck at those. Anyway, there are over 70 documented cases of transplant patients experience the same thoughts and feelings as their organ donors did when alive. People have reported everything from cravings to inherited talents. The theory is that cells can store memories. I have issues with this.
I mean, I believe it.
Okay,
Think about muscle memory. Think about
Okay, so
maybe
what if you get you get a hand or a whatever, or it doesn't say it's even specific to whatever the transplant is. So it's not like if you get an eye transplant, you see what they may have possibly seen. It just says that whatever the transplant is, they're experiencing.
Yeah.
So what if you get an eye transplant of a chronic masturbator or a fucking pedophile?
No, it doesn't matter if it's an eye.
Some fucking weird shit like that. Can you get a history on a donor before they put it in you?
No.
Why not? If you're putting
all you're gonna get is age, health, and that's pretty much it. And it's a match.
I want a fucking head.
Really? So if you needed a heart transplant, you would turn down a heart if it came from a negative person?
No.
Well, okay,
but I would like to know what the fuck I'm possibly walking into.
No, because then you might actually feel it more. How would you know? Say...
What if that person is gay?
And
all of a sudden, you get a transplant, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm now having tendencies to want to...
You mean you're attracted to men?
Yeah, I'm just
That's
saying.
That's a better way to say that, whatever you were going for right there.
I'm not saying me specifically, but I'm just saying they're saying that that and it's a possibility, right?
I mean, I suppose it could be.
According to those 70 documented cases, how many transplant cases? That's
a lot.
Yeah.
And
they have to say over 70, so it's probably 71.
Okay, but...
They're trying to make the number sound bigger.
It would be really difficult to do this research because a lot of people don't ever know who their organs came from because both parties have to agree after a certain amount of time to meet. Otherwise, you don't ever get to learn those things.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to meet the person that donated.
No, the family of the person. Whoever, signs off. Whoever, the next of kin. So either the mother, the father, the wife, the husband, whatever.
If your family fucking hated you and you were
then they probably wouldn't want to meet. You'd never know.
Or they do, and they're like, listen, the dude's a piece of shit. He still owes me $500, so, whenever you get the chance, I mean, you inherited.
But that's kind of cool, though. Say all of a sudden,
toilets or something.
You have an organ transplant, and all of a sudden you can play the piano. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean that's a positive of that.
But also, I see where that would be really difficult to contribute to the. I mean, lots of people gain new.
We should just start, volunteer people. They're look. We know you don't need a kidney, but we're going to give you someone else's kidney, and we're going to see if you're...
No, that's so unethical.
Why not?
Because so many people actually need one.
That's how medical science moves forward, is when you do human trials. That's when shit moves quickest.
Until everyone that needs a kidney has one, you can't... No, that would never...
People do it all the time.
That would never happen.
People volunteer for drug trials.
That would never happen.
I don't see why...
Really? It's pretty freaking clear.
If they're a willing participant...
It doesn't matter. Do you know how many people out there need it? They're a willing participant.
Okay, then use them for the studies.
People already do that.
I know, but if you can... I'm just saying, there's a way to make money off it and save people. And
How would you make money off of it?
Because if you can figure out, if transplanting somebody's kidney who's a savant all of a sudden makes you to have partial savant abilities.
Okay.
People would pay for that shit.
But again, that would be really hard to prove that that's what it came from
Which is why we need the studies.
No, you're not listening. Shut up and let me fucking talk.
Yes, ma'am.
Damn. That would be really hard to prove that it came from the organ transplant because people, as they age or whatever, they develop new interests. So suddenly this person is interested in playing the piano. Yep. Yay, and they just happen to be good at it. How can you prove it ever came from the person they got the organ from?
It has to take time. You have to do studies over time. You have control groups. It's what science is.
How would you do a control group? Jesus Christ, have you ever actually been in
a hospital? Yes.
Or a trial, or watched how a trial is run? Then stop it. You're talking out your ass.
No, I have a right to be afraid. I'm not a willing participant.
No, Jesus Christ. I give up.
I know, I love you.
I love you too.
Did you know that even the seagulls
Here we go again. Here's another one.
Are drunk?
I wasn't ready for a new subject yet. What? The seagulls are drunk?
Yes. Did you want to go back to
No, go ahead.
transplant?
Go ahead. No, I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
We can go back to inherited talents.
Done with that.
I think there was more we could explore.
Nope, done with that.
Yeah. Once a year in certain parts of England, flying ants migrate. Seagulls catch and eat them, becoming drunk off the ants' formic acid, causing the birds to crash into buildings and cars. Okay, what the fuck is formic acid?
I have no idea. But I was getting ready to ask you.
We should have looked that up. I'm sorry. I'm assuming it's like some type of toxin that is like a defense mechanism for an ant. Flying ants, that's scary. They get in your hair.
Ugh.
And they'll fucking lay eggs.
I like birds. I like seagulls.
I don't. Birds suck.
So I hope that, disgusting. They fly into buildings and cars.
We were at Disney World. My parents took us to Disney World once, when I was old enough. I think they went a couple other times with the older kids. It was too fucking expensive to eat at Disney World. So we would leave and go back to the car and eat lunch out there. And if you weren't fucking paying attention, just holding your sandwich like this, a seagull would come down and snatch that shit out of your fucking hand. So, yeah, because you get...
That happened to me in Florida last year.
We start taking these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and we're chucking them.
Oh, no.
And at first the pieces start out small. And then we're seeing how big we can get these pieces before, that they won't catch it. I ended up taking half a sandwich and just, whoo. They don't get it. But this thing opens up and right on somebody's windshield.
Oh no.
Oops. Mom and Dad didn't see it. I started walking back over to the car. What the fuck?
That happened to me in Florida last year. When the kids and I went to Florida.
Excuse me? Sorry.
When the kids and I went to Florida?
Yeah.
So a seagull almost got mine out of my hand.
Yeah.
And then I was watching
fucking thieves.
I was watching there were people to the left and in front of us. And this one lady was just standing there holding her sandwich, and I was like, she's about to get her sandwich taken. And sure enough, they attacked her and took her whole sandwich, and then they fought over it.
Fucking dinosaurs.
But they're cute.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Mine.
I don't want to see them get hurt. Yes, I don't want to see them get hurt. That would be terrible.
Oh my God, there's a fucking movie, something called something Livingston or whatever. It's Neil Diamond does the whole fucking soundtrack of it. It's a horrible fucking movie. It's live. It's based off a story out of a fucking Reader's Diary or some pilot magazine. Anyway, the movie is horrible. You don't want to see it. It's real seagulls, and they're they kill so many of these birds in this fucking movie that they have to. Yeah, and they have one that's to keep it, to make it look like it's doing something, they have it glued down. Yeah, dude, it's a fucking messed up. Yeah, Neil Diamond.
Sounds like a bad version of Birds.
But it's live. But it's live, and it's narrated with there's background. Somebody plays this bird and then plays this bird, but it's actual footage of these seagulls. Yeah, Jonathan Livingston Seagull, I think is
That's
I don't
weird.
know why it just came to me.
How did you even find that movie?
From that podcast I listened to, How Did This Get Made?
Oh.
Yeah, with Jason Mantzoukas and Paul Scheer, and then they have a girl in there too.
Okay.
Anyway, it's really funny sometimes. Yeah, so seagulls, they suck, and they get drunk.
They don't suck, and that would be really funny, but I wouldn't want to see them get hurt. Right. But I would like to see a drunk seagull.
I mean, how are you going to... It's just a regular seagull just hitting a fucking building.
No.
Neck broken. Just...
Stop it!
Okay. It's what happens. The pigeons do it all the time.
No, shh, I don't want to hear that either.
We used to sit in the underpasses. The fucking fire department got mad at us in Chicago. The underpasses, and we would wait until semis start coming down the road, and we would chuck fucking rocks up where the pigeons were roosting to flush them out, and they would try and fly across the street, and you just get fucking nailed by this goddamn semi. The fire department saw us doing it, and had to stop us because we were going to cause an accident.
Who did I marry? You're evil.
I was a fucking kid. We were kids. It was when I moved back and lived with my sister.
That's evil.
For that summer, that one time.
That's evil.
We were fucking kids. We were stupid kids. And they're pigeons. They're
no, shh. They're one of my favorite birds. They're beautiful. They're disgusting. They're beautiful.
They're beautifully disgusting birds.
No, they're not.
Okay. Cheers. Talking too much, making me parched. Hey, check it out. When Isaac Newton stayed home to avoid the 1665 plague, he discovered the laws of gravity, optics, and he invented calculus. Okay,
I hate calculus, but
You're
to avoid... What?
You're good at math, though.
I mean, I was decent, but calculus sucked.
I didn't even get to that. I dropped out of algebra, too. I didn't need it to graduate.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I didn't need it in the Army. It counts that high.
So, to avoid the plague, he stayed home.
Yeah,
I wonder...
invented all that shit.
Right. So I wonder...
Discovered.
Yeah.
He didn't invent gravity.
No, he just discovered
God
it.
Did that.
But I wonder what we got out of COVID.
We got... I think skinny people got fat, and I think fat people got skinny.
I got a nursing degree.
I got really drunk.
You did.
Yeah.
The kids
whiskey.
The girls got anxiety.
I don't do whiskey anymore.
I mean, seriously, like teenagers, that was not good.
No.
That now they have like no coping mechanisms for anxiety because they got to stay home and only be on computers, and then when they had to go back face to face,
the snow day no longer exists because now they're like, yeah, fuck it, you don't got to come to school, but we can get online now.
Right?
Well, at least we had that when we were kids.
So, okay, negative coping mechanisms, I guess, is something that came out of it.
You're going negatives on this one, huh? I'm going positives.
Really? Because I didn't hear you say anything positive.
I was getting to it. I was going to let you talk first.
Lies.
But yeah, we tried to do the whole gym
at home. That did not work. No. Why would I go to my garage to work out when I can sit on my couch?
Right? And watch fucking shows.
Right?
Stupid ass shows that I don't know.
Plus, also, the only way I was going to, at that point in time, the only way I was going to get out of my books was to leave the house.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise, you were drinking and I was reading.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way it went.
Drunk reading. Yep. Or playing fucking Call of Duty back when I was doing that.
Yeah.
Wait, was that?
That was before.
Yeah, that was before. Anyway, the fuck did you do during the pandemic? Tell you what you didn't do. You didn't discover the laws of gravity. Optics, which is the fucking Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon album.
Oh.
The fucking triangle with the prism.
Oh.
That's optics, right? I'm pretty sure that is.
I don't know.
Right? And he invented how do you invent calculus? I thought math is just math. Math is
no, he figured out a way to calculate the problems that he was looking at. Like, how does this angle, how do you come up with a formula to calculate, like, angles and degrees and whatever?
Huh? What? It was math, babe. I had no idea. Like, okay, that's crazy. I didn't understand. Like I said, I went up to Algebra 2 and then found out, in the middle of class, I didn't need it to graduate and asked for permission to go see my counselor and never came back to that class.
Yeah, I took calculus my senior year.
Took weight training all 4 years.
So, senior year, the start of senior year, so the second day of senior year is when I had that wreck.
Oh, yeah.
And my parents were
You
going
got
through
a stop sign for it.
Yeah, my parents were going through a divorce. It was just a mess. So that first 9 weeks was a semester because we had that block scheduling.
Oh, yeah.
So at the end of the first semester, I literally...
We did that transfer. And at first, we went into block scheduling like...
My junior year, I think?
Yeah, in the middle of my high school years.
Yeah. So...
From having 7 classes a day to 4.
Yeah.
Was
so,
nice.
yeah.
And
But
if you failed one, like you took your core classes early, in case you failed that, you just retake it the next semester, and they usually put you in like the special kid class so you'll pass. You didn't do that? I did that. I did it on purpose once.
The end of first semester, that final, I fell asleep during.
Yeah. Because you were hopped up on painkillers
No.
from the wreck?
No, I just did not give
a fuck.
Right.
Flying.
So, 2 of our mutual friends were in that class with me.
Yeah.
And they were both like, Stacy, wake up. I did not care. I ended up, because that teacher liked me, I ended up with a D.
Nice.
Promptly dropped that class and became a office aide for the next semester.
Yeah, that's the slackest job.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, here to our fantastically awesome high school years, I guess.
I mean, I enjoyed them. For the most part.
They were definitely sometimes.
We met.
We did. Can't be all that bad.
Right.
Right. Well, until next time, everyone, have a great fucking week, and we love you. Thanks for tuning in again. Hit the like and, the subscribe and fucking comment, Or I'll come in the comments and fucking tell you to comment.
Comment so he can have somebody to talk to when I'm at work.
Yeah, do that.
Other than the dogs.
Exactly. I need human interaction. Well, I guess other than. It's as close as I'm going to get without fucking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Till next time. Bye.